E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é o Márcio e no vídeo de hoje vamos continuar a nossa série de Ace Combat 7. Então é isso aí, beleza, Cleusa, maravilhosa. Vamos clicar aqui em continuar e partiu, né, mano? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora, né? Creio eu que a guerra já tá perto do fim aí.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything.
Que caos, hein, velho?
When Erusea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and they shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the princess of Erusea. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days.
3 dias, hein? Caramba!
They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Mano, você viu o caos que virou, né, velho? Era guerra entre os dois países, né, mano? Aí quando cortou a transmissão, uns começou a matar os outros e gerou muitas guerras civis e virou aquela bagunça, velho.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusea just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Caramba, imagina você ter que fazer a operação às cegas, velho. Velho, né? Caraca, eu tô meio ruim pra falar hoje, não sei o que tá acontecendo. Vou escolher aqui a nossa mesma aeronave de sempre, com a mesma arma de sempre, mano. Partiu!
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
E como eu tava dizendo, virou um caos danado depois que cortou as comunicações, porque teve muitos rebeldes que se rebelaram, aí era guerra entre dois países, aí nesses dois países teve guerra civil dentro dos países, mano, então tava, pô, bagunça, tá todo mundo matando todo mundo, entendeu? Caramba, olha o que deu, hein?
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple boats inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
São todos aliados.
ID complete.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Caramba, mano, que bagunça.
Shit. These are Osean.
Locked on. Fox 2. Strata 1, target acquired. Update is on Tyler Island.
Could be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
O foda é que tem que identificar, mano.
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out off our starboard side.
Já era.
Moving favors, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there.
Vamos identificar esses aqui, mano.
Well, now we know what's going on, but Shit.
É inimigo, hein?
We've identified the unknown targets. Fox 2.
Já era.
Strider 1, warship sunk. ID complete. Strider 1, we've identified
Não
the
tá atirando
unknown
em mim não,
targets.
maluco.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly
Vamos identificar todo mundo, depois nós atacamos. Eita, nós.
It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. Push them back. The men say they want to achieve the straight in the Papa area.
Targets in machine gun range.
Eita, mano, que bagunça, velho.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Calling friendly bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
We just need to find some time. Open bay until Operation Feeding Time.
Aqui tem um monte, mano, a gente não pode atirar.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly.
Missile.
Move them away from the mass driver. Target acquired.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Missile.
There seems to be upper middle class.
Epa! Quase, hein?
Most likely, they were involved with Belka. Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
I hope the rebels in Osino end up working each other out.
Vamos ver se a gente acerta.
No mistake, the rebels are destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're with us. Bring the enemy APC from there. The armor is the whole line. Don't stop.
Caution.
ID complete.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now?
Missile.
Send in the tank.
Missile.
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile.
Ok.
Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Foda que eu não posso esperar aí um monte sem saber quem é, velho.
Missile. Missile.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Missile.
An explosion inside!
Missile.
Enemy on countdown.
Missile.
Stupid.
Fiquei muita calma nessa hora, né, velho?
Countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. Target acquired. Four bombs, then Erusea will have a fighting chance.
Missile.
Use cameras to track the supply ship.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Missile. Missile.
Vamos ver quem são esses.
We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to the island one day and send them off properly.
Já era.
Get in the landing craft.
Missile.
Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Pull up. Missile.
Where's our damn air support?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Give me enemy position. God,
Já
that
era.
artillery fire's got a number on my hearing.
Mano, os caras estão atirando em mim sem dó, velho.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Guard warning.
Cyclops 3. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
Get some bullshit out of here, hurry. If you let them through, we're as good as dead.
Já era.
Multiple bogeys from the east.
Stall warning.
Timing tells me they're not here to bring good news. We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Missile.
O maluco atirou em
Strider
mim,
1,
velho.
target eliminated.
inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the
Tem mais monte ali de avião, velho. Vamos lá identificar eles, né, velho?
Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them. You've entered the clouds. Visual. Like an eagle.
Inimigo, hein?
Starting to ice up. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Fox 2. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Tem bombardeio aqui também, velho. Ah, aquilo ali não.
Enemy on your back.
Cadê o cara? O cara tá mais alto? Oxe, cadê o cara? Ah, ali.
Strider 3 launching missile. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Target is in machine gun range.
Ele já era, mano.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. Launch control. Enemy closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Atirar em mim, mano. Tô atirando nem louco, olha.
Launch control. Roger back.
Ah, no marinho, ainda bem que eu sou muito bom. Oh.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
These reinforcements are elite.
Ele tem um ali.
Grenade locked on.
Behind the enemy. In gun range.
Já era. Opa! Foi quase, hein?
I've been hit by a missile.
Intercept those bombers. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
I'm on my target's tail.
Ali, tem mais um ali.
Target acquired. Missile hit. Warning, enemy has a beam on you. Enemy on your back. Chaffee flags launched.
Já
All
era.
enemy bombers have been destroyed. We did it. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other. This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out. Continue with your mission.
Eita, nós.
The Erusea crosspoints show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Vamos.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
That goes good feed. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo.
Não.
Hey, you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this? Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive.
É, vamos só
Remember,
observar o
stick
que
with
vai
Trigger
dar,
and
né,
you'll make
velho?
it.
I have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help these refugees.
Count me in. That's right. Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
É isso aí, mano.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator? Why would she?
No, Kingster. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass?
E aí, mano, o que deu, velho?
Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
Nossa, que monte, velho.
All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets. Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile.
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Mano, é tão simples quando você pode acertar muitos alvos de uma vez, velho.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure signal.
Já era.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Give me intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information. That doesn't sound good. Can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck. Release some safety.
Olha lá, mano, dá pra ver, velho.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Caramba.
Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
Caramba.
Missile.
E lá vem o povo atrás da gente, velho.
We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. Missile launched. If we're too close, we'll get caught up in the explosion.
Já era.
Missile evaded. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. Target acquired.
Eita.
Avoid the enemy's fire for now.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
We've recalculated the remaining time. 2 minutes to the enemy's air defense network. We're still in this.
Já era também, mano.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Pô, aí sim, hein?
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like
Mano,
the
avião
sky.
aqui é
I don't have to
bonitão,
see those
velho.
types of things.
Olha
Does
isso.
this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Vai acabar mais não? Ah, tá. Aqui o replica a gente não precisa. E vamos continuar, né? Vamos ver o que vai dar essa guerra aí.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Mano, é treta mesmo, velho. Bora pra próxima missão aí pra ver o que vai dar agora.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that.
A gente tá quase zerando o jogo, né? Só pra lembrar.
Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder...
Olha o tamanho disso, velho.
What was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create?
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness.
Ela devia saber por que tá acontecendo essa guerra e explicar o que aconteceu, né?
I think that thing should be destroyed.
Ok, missão 18, Lost Kingdom. Já se inscreveu no canal? Se chegou até aqui e se inscreveu?
Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusea, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Vai dar certo, meus parceiros. Deu ruim, mas vai dar certo. Vamos lá, para a última missão desse vídeo.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Cê tá doido. Captura o castelo de silage e a área ao redor. Ok, perfeito.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Eu sei que vamos destruir geral, mano, porque esse avião é foda, nossa, velho.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hoshi.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road.
Caramba, olha
They
o
don't
monte de
appear to
alvo
be
que a gente
military.
tem.
They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. Confirmed destroyed.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's
Eita.
this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vasilij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy.
Nossa,
But not
passou
our
relando.
friends.
We're
best
Não, 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 não. Opa, opa. Caramba, eu perdi o controle aqui por uns instantes. Mas sem problema.
Why aren't our planes up in the air?
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
I'm on my target's tail.
Caramba, meu parceiro.
Target hit.
Target locked.
Locked on hostile.
Vem cá, vem cá.
Hurry up with takeoff.
Stall warning.
Braking! Braking!
Eita, mano.
Stall warning. Stall
Ready to get
warning.
away. Braking!
Já era.
They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. Does Soul Squad know?
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up
Nossa,
and
tem
capture
monte
this
aqui,
base so we
velho.
can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Target acquired.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile.
They're here already.
Strider 1, target down.
Missile.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet
Missile.
engines.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Caramba, errei.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall
Enemy on your
warning.
tail.
Stall
Missile
warning.
away.
Eita, o outro vai, fica bem na minha mira também, mano.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed.
Você tá
All our
doido.
infantry fighting vehicles and tanks are gone.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Vamos lá, mano.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Missile.
Hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we get bombed left.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Missile.
Eita, mano.
Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. We're on with hope of restoration.
Caution.
Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to take off
Resumindo,
speed
são os
inside
caras
the tunnel is
fodão, mano.
insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Acertei.
Missile.
You are in violation of Shiraji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Missile.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group.
Missile.
Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Levante. You bastard!
Já era, já era, já era. Não.
Missile.
As long as you're here, this country will never know peace.
Missile.
Shit!
Missile.
Os caras são bons.
Missile.
Já era.
Ejecting!
Missile. Missile.
I hope he's okay.
Missile.
Maybe under those conditions.
Missile.
I can see his parachute.
Missile.
Let's pray he makes it to safety.
Missile.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
We'll go. Righto!
Vamos lá, ver se a gente acerta algum.
These guys expect us to surrender?
Erramos
Kill them
tudo,
myself.
velho.
down bandit.
Caramba, meu amigo. Chega mais, chega mais.
Guys are just as responsible for wise men.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Caramba, ô, esses caras são bons, velho.
These guys are pretty good.
Não.
Got one on my ass.
They should have left just like we told them to.
Fugir não, meu parceiro. Nossa, mano, que curva foi essa?
Missile.
You're low on special weapons.
Missile.
Nossa, mano. Os caras fazem umas curvas surreal, velho.
Bring it on. I'm more than a match for you.
Missile.
Olha,
Stall warning.
meu amigo.
Stall warning.
Vou morrer mais não?
Oswald, you and Tyler got no sort of skill. Let's leave this fight to them.
Stall warning.
O cara.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Meu.
Missile.
Aê.
Missile.
He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Ammunition 0.
This, as expected, but a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
Relaxa, meu parceiro, é nóis. Lá vem o chefão, doido. Ixi, eu acho que a gente tá com uma aeronave foda.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft. I'm testing this aircraft.
Ammunition
Find
0.
your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you
Tá,
call
meu parceiro, eu vou derrubar vocês.
Furthermore, we must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile team squad will be
Missile.
retreating. Those fighting
Aye, aye.
are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Ah,
The color of that plane.
vou ter que focar só num.
Flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get rest
Epa!
to catch whatever slips through.
Acertei, hein?
Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Targeting correction in progress.
Slow away.
Eita, não!
I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. Missile evaded. And they're what the most legit Air Force should be fighting against.
Chega aqui, chega mais, meu parceiro.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own? That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone. He's not alone. Look around you. I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that.
Caramba, só tô relando nele só.
He's truly worthy.
It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. We found out another something destroyed. Smash those missiles right into the ground.
Is this guy a death wish?
Hey, this just seems like another ordinary day for him.
Caramba, meu amigo, vem logo.
100%. Targeting corruption.
I can't think of anyone down there.
Eita, nós.
Get together with me, I tell me something. Drone fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies.
É, cadê o cara? Ah.
That bastard's moving in
Tá,
a
meu
way that
parceiro.
minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting along.
He's not alone.
Oh, nossa, velho. O cara me deu uma lesão, velho. Você tá doido. Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom. Vai dar certo, vamos lá.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. It can still help you.
Missile.
Don't waste your life. Dedicate it to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person.
Missile.
Acertei, hein?
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for
Acertei
payback.
os três, velho.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Agora nós acerta.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces. Someone to guide us. I can't think of anyone other than you. Not bad. Getting closer.
Eita, não.
Tell me something. Drone fighters don't belong. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies.
Agora nós matemos agora, velho.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting along.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that.
Agora que eu percebi, a gente tem de baixo também, ó.
If he's truly worthy.
Da hora.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
It's not bad.
É nóis, meu parceiro.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 straight.
Uou!
This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation. And I've failed every last one of them.
Que é isso?
Target acquired.
Aí, mano, já era.
One scored another hit.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger, splashed a bandit.
Que é eu, mano, morri um monte de vez, mas foi.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Deu tudo certo no final, né, velho? Missão cumprida. Perfeito. E com isso eu também vou finalizar o vídeo que já tá bem longo, né, velho? Mas tá bom, pelo menos a gente já a meta de 2 missões por vídeo, né, velho?
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusean army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusea had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Ok, tá aí o desfecho da história. Eu vou finalizar por aqui. Deixa o seu like se você chegou até aqui, se inscreve, ativa o sininho. Valeu e falou!